Hello and welcome to Quick Maths with Mr. Jonsen. In this video, I'll work out the Cambridge Igcse Mathematics Paper 4, which is calculator paper. It is a specimen paper for examinations from 2025. Question number 1. Write down the integer values of x that satisfy the inequality x is greater than or equal to -2 and less than 2. So those values are -2 included, -1, 0 and 1. Since x is less than 2, we are not supposed to write 2. In question 2, it says, in triangle PQR, QR is equal to 10 centimeters and PR equal to 11 centimeters. Using a ruler and compasses only, construct triangle PQR. The line PQ has been drawn for you. So first we need our ruler and the compass. If you look at this question over here, QR is 10 centimeters. So let us open the width of the compass to 10 centimeters. So here we have the measurement for QR, that is 10 centimeters. Go to point Q on the line and draw an arc. Next, we need to measure 11 centimeters, that is PR, which is 11. Here we have 11 centimeters. Take the tip of the compass to point P, put your pencil down and draw the arc. Next, take your ruler and pencil and draw lines from Q to the intersection of the arc and from P to the intersection. And don't forget to label this as R. All right. So here we have QR, that is 10 centimeters, and PR, that is 11 centimeters. Question number 3. Simplify x to the power of 8, y to the power of 7 divided by x to the power of -1, y to the power of 3. You need to know the laws of indices. So x to the power of 8, when we divide for the same base, we subtract the powers, so that gives you -1, and then you have y to the power of 7 minus 3. So when you simplify this, you will have x to the power of 8 minus -1 is 8 plus 1, which is 9, and y to the power of 7 minus 3 is 4. Let's go to question number 4. The domain is the input of f of x is -3, 0 and 2. Find the range. Range is your output. One by one, let's find out. F of x is 3x minus 5. So when x is -3 times -3 minus 5, and that is equal to -9 minus 5. -9 minus 5 is -14. When x is 0, 3 times 0 minus 5, and which is -5. When x is 2, 3 times 2 minus 5, which is 6 minus 5, and that's 1. Here we have question number 5. Two towns A and B are shown on a map. The scale of the map is 1 centimeter to 3 kilometers. This is the scale. Question part A. Find the actual distance between A and B. So in order to do that, we need to measure the distance on the map and that is 10.6. On the map is 10.6 centimeters. Now look at the scale, 1 centimeter to 3 kilometers. So all you have to do is 10.6 times 3. Take your calculator. 10.6 times 3 will give you 31.8 kilometers. All right. Now let us look at question 5, part B. Measure the bearing of B from A. Let us go back to the diagram. The bearing of B from A is this angle over here, measured from north in a clockwise direction. So you need your protractor. So here if you look at the angle, which is 119 degrees. The bearing of B from A is 119 degrees. Question 5, part C says, calculate the bearing of A from B. You must show all your working. Let's go back to the diagram. Bearing of A from B is this angle you need to work out. If you draw a straight line, we know angles on a straight line is 180. And then this angle we've just found out, which is 119 degrees. And then this angle should be 119 degrees because the alternate angles are equal. 180 plus 119. That'll give you 280 plus 19. That'll give us 299 degrees. Question number 6. A solid metal cuboid has a volume of 600 cubic centimeters. Part A says the base of the cuboid is 10 centimeters by 12 centimeters. Calculate the height of the cuboid. To find the volume of the cuboid, we use the formula length times width times height. So here we have the width and the length. So let us substitute the values. We know volume is 600 cubic centimeters. So 600 is equal to 10 times 12 times height. And that will give us 600 is equal to 120 times height. Divide both sides by 120. And height is equal to 600 divided by 120, and you can simplify, even can do this without a calculator. 60 divided by 12 is 5 centimeters. Part B, the solid metal cuboid is melted and made into 1120 spheres, each with radius 0.45 centimeters. Find the volume of the metal not used in making these spheres. Now, as you know, all the formulas are given on the second page. Let me take you there. Here we have the list of formulas. Let's find out the formula for volume of a sphere. Volume of a sphere of radius r is V equal to 4/3 pi r cubed. So V equal to 4/3 pi r cubed is the formula. Let's find the volume of each one of the spheres. Okay, so volume equal to 4/3 pi times 0.45 cubed, and you can take your calculator. It gives me 0.38170. Let me round this to 4. Okay, this is the volume of each sphere. So let us multiply this with 0.381704 times 1120. On my calculator, what I am doing is I am just multiplying answer with 1120, and that will give me 427.5079. okay, this is the volume of 1120 spheres, that is cubic centimeters. Now we need to find the volume of the metal not used. So the actual volume of the cuboid was 600 cubic centimeters. So subtract this from 600. So 600 minus 427.5079. Again, on my calculator, I'm just subtracting the exact answer, minus 600. That will give me 172.5 rounded to one decimal place. The actual answer is 172.4920717. So when you round this to one decimal place, 172.5 cubic centimeter. That's all for now, because I don't want my video to be longer than 10 minutes. Thank you for watching.